We are now on day 8 of the vlog, and by now I found what I think is my best quality for the ease of setup in terms of audio, as well as better lighting, or I can probably still adjust lighting some more, which I covered yesterday. But I want to try to experiment with a few other audio setups, mainly because this one, as much as I love it, it's heavy, and as you see here on the second cam, as you see here, I've had to rig up this these jank ass counterweights because the microphone that I have been using, the Rode NT1A, it's not lightweight. I'm not gonna call it heavy, but it's definitely not lightweight, and it comes with this, rather very effective but large shock mount. It sounds terrible. Probably keep tapping it, huh? So I'm gonna try a few different mic setups today and see how well those work in comparison to this one. And if they work well, these might be things that I use in the field when I'm not able to carry as many things with me. So without further ado. All right, we are now listening to the first generation Rode Videomic Pro. I have it boomed up here with the 10-foot extension cable that Rode sells for their microphones. It's only outputting a mono signal. That's very easy to turn into dual channel stereo in post. Right now I'm using the 0 dB. This one does have plus 20 gain, which is, well, coming from my Canon days, that's probably the only way that this microphone sounded good, was pushing the gain on this, but lowering it as just a hair from minus 12 dB on the Canon itself. So now we're going to switch it to plus 20 dB. So we are now listening to the Rode Videomic Pro with plus 20 dB set on the microphone at minus 12 dB set in camera. I am noticing that when we were at 0, I was hitting, well, on my meters, I was hitting just between 12 and 6. Now I'm going just shy of peaking. So there's definitely going to be there are potentially going to be some clipped portions of this microphone. But I'm liking it overall. I'm not sure how it's going to sound until I get it into editing. We are now listening to the Rode Videomicro. For the first two tests with the Rode NT1A and the Videomic Pro, the in-camera settings stayed at minus 12 dB. On the Rode Videomic Pro, I got pretty good levels at 0, but that microphone does offer a plus 20 dB gain. That allowed me to actually push my audio setup a bit farther away from me, which to me is a good thing, just because right now I have to get in pretty tight to not have the microphone in shot. But depending on how well that one works, that could be useful for interview type setups where I want to have a wider main shot. What we're listening to right now is the Rode Videomicro. Unlike the other two, this one doesn't require any additional power. The NT1A does need at least 24 volts of phantom power. The Rode Videomicro has its own battery. At least the previous ones used that's like a standard 9 volt. The ones nowadays have built-in rechargeable batteries. And last, the Rode Videomicro, like I said, is powered by the camera. So if your camera has plug-in power, which pretty much all cameras do nowadays, then it'll work just fine. However, its quality now is entirely based on the quality of the built-in preamps in your camera itself. Now, I could have plugged it in to the Ceremonic preamp, but for me, that would kind of defeat the purpose of going with a microphone like this. The point of this setup is to be able to be smaller and just as effective in certain situations. Because this has been fun enough to do it in this apartment, but at some point I might want to try this setup out for paid work outside of here, or it's also nice knowing that again I can pack less things with me and be just as effective. I've been really happy so far with the quality of the NT1A for these vlogs, and I may continue using that setup. But it's nice to know that this can potentially fulfill that same role with a lot less stuff. Because like I said, it doesn't require any extra power. I just have the 10-foot extension cable that Rode sells for their microphones, though I'm sure I know that any extension cable will work for it. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. And yeah, talk to you tomorrow. Peace.